What's good, YouTube? It's Jay here, and we're back with Empire War Remake, playing as the Empire. Last time we left off, we gained access to Star Destroyers and hit Tech Level 3. Very, very good first set of episodes, if you ask me. So, yeah, we're pretty good early game right now. We've got a lot to worry about, though, with the Dauntless class cruisers they've got roaming around, and they got level 3 space station at Mount Calamari, which isn't too much to be concerned about at the time. But we're going to focus on taking Bespin and worrying about them pushing up through Faline and the likes. There are a lot of level 5 shipyards, I realize, in this mod. For example, Naboo is a level 5 shipyard, which kind of doesn't make any sense. At least in my head, it doesn't make sense. It seems kind of suboptimal, if you ask me. But in any case, let's just continue from where we left off. So, just move this up a little bit. So, I think I'm going to make these two worlds right here kind of more heavily defended than
building under construction.
I've thought about actually doing.
Building started.
Let's see. I've got Array. Bis. Alright, well, we'll figure it out. I want to really push up to this territory right here because they don't have really much defending it. I mean, you've got no space stations for the most part. And these are some pretty powerful worlds to own. And plus, if we can blockade this somehow, we can prevent a good flow of their forces to these 4 worlds they've got out here. 5, rather. Because they're already blocking Orb Mantell, so. Alright, let's just see where we go. We can definitely attack Wayland or Taurus, without question.
Right away.
And I think if we attack Wayland and, well, no, they have Roche. They've got 2 Dauntless cruisers here in a level 2 space station. And they've got a Dauntless here with a vendor. I could theoretically split this force up just, well, I don't know if I want to, actually.
Construction complete.
Actually, you know what? We'll worry about, like I said I would do in the last video, and streak some attacks up and down this region. Actually, I'm gonna lower this just a tad bit because that talking is more overbearing on my end than probably in the actual recording.
Artillery online.
They're so close to owning Geonosis too, which is pretty bad. They can build, if they do get that, they can build the Malevolence. We don't want to deal with that, or rather the Subjugator class, but basically the Malevolence.
Constructing.
I'm going to want to beef up some more of these defenses just a tad bit, though. Like I said, we can build ISDs, which is fantastic. As soon as the station finishes building, we'll have the population to do so. That's actually a pretty decently... Oh, that's not much. I honestly thought that fleet was more, but really isn't. Alright, let's see what we got. That's a big gas giant. I really like that, though. These just gigantic planetoid backgrounds are a lot more appealing than those ridiculously tiny, you know, planet models that we have in vanilla Forces of Corruption.
Choose your reinforcements.
Listen, the TIE Hunters ahead a little bit. If Rogue Squadron taught me anything, escort carriers could take on this whole fleet.
I see.
And this. Oops, there we go.
Reporting in. Thrawn reporting. Admiral Thrawn reporting. Orders, sir. Ready for bomber standing by.
Okay, we'll drop these ISDs right here.
Do you have something to report? Star Destroyer standing by.
So yeah, they thought they were gonna get away.
Order confirmed.
Let's just drop the ball on them right now.
Star Destroyer reporting. I am ready. What is it you want?
So we have two. One's actually kind of heavily wounded.
Ready for the
And
kill.
where are our bombers?
Bomber squadron reporting. Yes, you have need of my skills?
That is one beautiful Star Destroyer. Definitely my top 5 models of all time, because that thing just looks absolutely fantastic. Alright, so let's move the force up just a little bit. Whoa, there we go.
Weapons ready. My lord, I have calculated the possibilities. I am available. Attack position. Holding for maximum fire. What is your analysis? I'm waiting. Choose.
Yeah, this is pretty much a route. Well, minus the Nebula B frigates.
Expertise?
For a minute, I kind of thought they had X-Wings with them, then I remembered those are just Z-95s. When my first initial, like, look at this planet, I thought those were X-Wings for some stupid reason. They do have a ton of Y-Wings, though, which are actually a bit of a threat.
Intercepting. I assume you need my help. They destroyed our ion cannons. Stay in formation.
This thing should have more turbo lasers that you can't target, I think, right? Yeah, this is one of the few models that actually doesn't have moving turrets. Now, Rip Rogue Squadron and Gold Squadron again. So now, what I think we're gonna do, call me crazy, I'm gonna push up here to Rakata or Endor, and then blockade Rakata, prevent them from moving any further.
Tactical battle imminent.
All right, so that's an easy fleet. Yeah, so we're just gonna blockade their ability to move any further out this region until they, send a gigantic fleet to put us in our place. But they've actually got a station here, so that's a bit of a problem.
It's not a Star Destroyer, but it will do.
I was not paying attention to that.
Dive squadron standing by. Course set. Freeze to full throttle. Instruction.
I'm about to say they should be able to outrun this escort carrier. So I mean, the Star Destroyer or the station isn't that bad of a thing. I mean, we've got two ISDs with enough fighters to supplement that, like, attacking force. I think, anyway. They do have a bit of a little junk field outside of here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Coming around. We've located the enemy.
Alright, so let's draw the fighters back just a bit. Our ISD can actually outrange that, I think.
Heading to destination.
Let's see.
Indeed.
Yeah, now that I think about it, we could actually pull our starfighters back a tad bit. Yeah, we could just pull the fighters back.
Reporting in. My lord.
And you will meet up right here. See, let's draw back every starfighter we have and just let our long-range ships kind of pick them off.
Targeting at maximum fire. Reporting. Fire at will.
Redirect some of those missiles over there.
Warm up. Ready for orders.
I'm not too concerned with fighter management with the Empire, just because they're not really about that. They're more about,
I got
abusing
full throttle. Reporting.
starfighter, or they're more about abusing, bigger ships.
Form up.
I do most of my management skills with I leave most of my management skills with the Rebellion, for the most part. That's a lot of missiles this guy is firing, man. I think we just actually blew up a hangar bay.
Have them now.
Or something of the sort. I don't want to send the fighters in just yet, though. But I don't think I have much of a choice. So we'll actually just send everybody in. And we'll send the TIE Hunters on an elite mission to take out the shield generator on that station. And then actually we'll go ahead and move up, because they should be able to drop that shield generator, but it's still going to be a bit of a, you know, they're going to take, they're going to have some casualties. So we'll just use the TIE Fighters as a vanguard for the rest of the fleet, and the shield generator is down. So we'll have them focus up on these fighters right here. As expected, the TIE bombers died, but I'm not too concerned about that. I want to send those TIE Hunters up to that Venator, but still a little risky.
What is it you want?
Oh, let's get you guys out of here. Get out of there. Go, 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 go. You're too expensive to die.
Ready for the kill.
And there's one, and number 2 is probably going to go down. Yep, just as I thought. Alright, pull back and guard the fleet.
I already have a plan.
Come on, man. Pop some missiles off. Do something.
Initiating attack. I have calculated the possibilities. Copy. Engaging you. I am available. Bombers at the ready.
Alright, I'm trying to select Thrawn. Thank you very much.
I'm waiting. Target confirmed. Choose your position wisely.
The positioning of my keyboard is also really not helping right now. I'm playing on a box right now, so it's a little awkward.
I copy. Moving to coordinates. Targeting at maximum firepower. You are in need of my expertise.
Oh, alright, well, I like how my fighters literally weren't moving for a minute.
I assume you need my help.
He's also lost a shield generator, which isn't good.
Thrawn reporting. Reporting. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Come on. Wanna help us out over here? Just a little bit?
Admiral Thrawn reporting. Direct fire at their laser cannons. Ready for the Empire. Commencing attack run. Do you have something to report? I am ready. Star Destroyer standing by.
This actually went a little worse than I expected, just because I was not paying attention to the fact they had a station here. This honestly could have went a lot better if I had brought a couple more units. Alright, now we just have to worry about the fighters, because the game actually wants us to care about those. Good thing we have basically an infinite wave of starfighters, though.
Ready for the kill. Eliminating target.
Their numbers are dwindling. They're dwindling pretty quickly. Yeah, those V-Wings are as good as done. Yeah, rip that guy, rip that guy. Alright. That could have went a lot better. We just lost 2 5,000 credit, well, ships. Could have been worse, I guess. Because it was starting to kind of get worse. Alright, well. If that has taught me anything, we might have to move a couple of ships from up here.
Construction complete.
We'll move these CLCs because these aren't really good defensive ships right now, a fleet,
Artillery online.
in my opinion. So we'll send those to Thrawn and his force. And we will build a couple of ISDs. Because, yeah. Three artillery units over here.
Construction complete.
Those ISD, one of those ISDs should almost be done.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Excellent.
Artillery online. We're moving out.
is the system. All right. So we're gonna move. Yeah, we'll just leave those guys there. We'll leave this station B for now. We'll build a Balmora just a tad bit. We're at 25, 25, 25, 25, 25% into that tech upgrade. Oh, this fleet doesn't have a single ISD. Let's change that.
Artillery online.
That should be enough. Oh, we went under like a lot. Well, these are 2 population points. Didn't realize that. 294, 96, or oh. All right, so we're good. We'll actually send this force to Thrawn. Give him a couple more ships to mess with. Yeah, that works. So in one of my comments I saw, somebody wanted me to boost the music a little bit. I'm going to try to do that, but just for copyright reasons and avoiding those issues entirely, I try to avoid messing with music in this game. Because sometimes it's so hard to tell when it's actually, the proper volume. Just because of I guess might be just because my headset. Could be. I don't know. Also, we just captured probably the most expensive planet in the entire galaxy, which is great. We'll move him over to ENDOR. And that's a really good fleet right there. Put this up here to defend against the rebels. I still don't... where do you build escort carriers at again? Build them here.
Beginning construction.
I wonder if this... Alright, so yeah, we'll build this just in the event that they ever reach Kuwait. We're at 51% on that tech upgrade, so we're definitely going to hit tech level 4 before this video is over with.
Construction complete.
Alright, so I think this fleet is actually just going to do what I was thinking and just sweep up this outer rim area. Yeah, we're just going to push this fleet all the way up there. Easy.
Beginning construction.
Yeah, let's build a station here too so we can get that extra population boost. Something just finished building somewhere, I swear. Oh, that station did. How many support ships do I have? We'll build a couple of these guys. Well, one.
Construction complete. Unit in
Build
production.
about 4 AT-ATs. Just in the event that we actually have to do some serious ground combat. Alright. Do I have a station somewhere?
Construction complete.
Cruiser reporting.
Vehicle in production.
Actually, we'll move this group. Well, I just realized I don't have a space station at Thifera.
Complete. Construct.
Alright.
AT-AT ready. Navigating to coordinates.
So that precursor is going to come up here, and we're going to move this starfighter group to Balmora. We're going to phase out those Z-95s eventually. Actually, and I'm also going to build... I might build one more Venator. Should be able to build that at Alderaan? What planet was it again? Kortlag.
AT-AT ready.
Construction complete.
Alright, so we've got our 2 probe droids over here, so we're going to move 1 to rat attack, maybe? I also like how the AI isn't doing much. Oh, but yeah, back on that music volume thing, I'm going to see. Let me see something. I think that's reasonable. Not overbearing, and
Construction complete.
reasonable. 82% on that research upgrade. I'm actually going to cancel this. I'm going to build this, but I'm going to... Well, I can't afford that now. Besbit is just generating so much income. Yeah, we'll build a second. Ooh.
AT-AT ready.
Wow. I don't think I can't beat this fleet.
Construction complete.
I can't beat that. Well, actually.
Constructing unit.
Okay, now I can beat that fleet. Bakura is guarded, man. That's actually pretty stacked for a pirate fleet.
Fleet approaching.
Oh my lord. Huh.
Tactical battle imminent.
They brought the fleet with them, that's for certain. My god. Actually, we might have to abandon our holdings at ENDOR. Well, all I can say is, in one of my live streams for Thrawn's Revenge recently, I held off a fleet of 6 Star Destroyers with an MC-80 and like just a few Dauntlesses and stuff, so I can do this probably. And I didn't lose a single ship except for maybe a frigate. So this is doable. Not going to be fun doable, but it's definitely doable.
Ready for
What
action.
is it repairing?
Repairing.
Station ready.
On second thought, maybe I should just not play, stupid Imperial mindset and actually just retreat and, prevent myself from losing so many ships. Because they're definitely going to take losses, but the AI can recover faster than I can. So, and we are really limited on starfighters, and they have 3 recusant classes, which would just completely obliterate our starfighters.
There
See, we're
they are. Blast them.
going to avoid that entirely. Not going to play the foolish Imperial. This isn't an actual, starfighter or captain simulator game where you could do like Thrawn did in his book and turn his ship at an angle so the enemy couldn't, could only fire on his backside or whatever. Sheesh, what a fleet.
Tactical battle imminent.
I'm going to auto-resolve this because this is a fail.
Factory destroyed.
Yeah, because they were just going to bomb that line anyway. So we'll just recover in the next one. I lost total focus on that.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Tech upgrade complete.
Oh, we actually just finished our tech upgrade too. So hopefully we can build something else to kind of back our fleet now, because we're kind of in a bad spot.
We shall be there shortly. Moving out.
That's definitely a lot larger of a force than I realized I actually, could build. But we lost, actually, man, losing that planet actually hurts a lot.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
I think we'll stop worrying about tech upgrades for a minute and just focus on moving up units a little bit more.
System control.
Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Hoth. Sure. Alright. Well, sure, we'll take the free planet. I needed the extra population points anyway, so.
Building under construction.
Alright, well, we'll move that little squadron of Z-95s there, and move this ISD here as well. Alright, so that's actually going to help us a lot.
Beginning construction.
We can build these here?
Constructing.
And we can build the Acclamator Mark III. Alright, so shields have gone to 8,000 from 6,000. Actually, so I might just replace all my existing Acclamators with that model of Acclamator instead. Yeah, because these are Mark 1, so we can get rid of these.
Constructing unit.
Alright, so now they don't sell us. I still don't understand how they were able to build those ships earlier, but sure.
Constructing unit.
Alright.
Construction complete.
So I can build a level 5 station here, which makes me question when I can actually build a tech level 4. This is a 14k in cost.
Navigating.
Actually, what are the population values on these? Are they still 4? Yeah, they're still 4. Actually, we'll get Kuat to... That's the wrong planet.
Cancelled.
We will get Kuat to tech level 5, or station level 5, and we can actually build ISD-2s.
Constructing.
And we'll just keep replacing our Acclamators in my fleet up here.
Construction.
I mean, we can still hold the line like this, but I was not ready for that loss at ENDOR. That fleet was a lot bigger than I expected.
I copy.
Sorry about the background noise.
On my way.
Cruiser online.
They own so many planets so quickly. We're gonna have to use our trump card, which is just overpowered super dreadnoughts.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
We're at tech level 5. We can actually build torpedo spheres now. We're at tech level. Well, we're at tech level 4, but we're at you know what I'm trying to say.
Vehicle in production.
We'll build an ISD-2. Alright, so this fleet is actually lowered a bit in size, which is good. So once we get 25k credits,
Star Destroyer reporting in.
or 24, start the next tech level upgrade. Gonna try to see if I can get to that tech level tier this episode. Another reason why I'm kind of rushing through a little bit of things, because I mean, frankly, we're almost at tech 5 on video 3. The GOG version of Empire War has save issues after you hit a certain week number, or day number, whatever you want to call it. And that's a problem. We don't want to, you know, have a corrupted save file
Mission log.
right as right as we're doing something great. What just happened?
Your actions have been adequately successful.
Oh, cool. So we got one of these. Yeah, we'll put that with this fleet. I like using those with more defensive fleets than, you know, attacking fleets. Just feels like a smarter decision in my opinion. Oh, we haven't built the station here yet.
Construction.
Wait. Yeah, we did.
Building.
Alright, so they have Bakura now,
Building started.
which means we need to effectively attack them at Rakata, or Rat Attack, and cut them off a little bit. They're having way too much fun. Oh, let's check the tech percentage. We're at 19. Alright, so 7 Star Destroyers is a brutal force.
I knew you would say that.
I feel like we can move back on ENDOR. In the meantime, we'll build up Orb Mantel a little bit more.
Construction.
Alright, so yeah, this should be an easy battle. Alright. Yeah, this should be a really easy battle. They didn't have that many ships, so.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
Choose your
And I mean, we've got a fleet of 7 Star Destroyers. And Thrawn. You give 7 Star Destroyers and Thrawn in one fleet, and well. He should actually be able to upgrade to the Accuser, or the Monitor.
Fallout. Let's move
enemy
out.
has been spotted.
Order confirmed.
View up just a little bit.
Awaiting command. Let's go. Moving to coordinates. Order confirmed.
This is a nice looking force.
Coming around.
I don't know where their fleet is, though.
Heading out. That will do.
reinforcements canceled.
This is our ISD-2. Yeah, we'll save that for last. Actually, let's drop this Gladiator in here too so we can get the Starfighters from it. These can carry Scout Fighters, which actually could be useful right about now.
Confirmed. Right away. Transmit orders.
Why can I not use that here? Alright, so there's our Kusant.
You have need of
How do I want to
skills?
approach this?
Awaiting your command. Cannons armed. Cruiser here. Frequency open. Roger that. Form up. Awaiting orders.
So if you ever wonder why I do this constantly, it's just because
Already have a plan.
fighters move slower when you have like a Corvette or something in their force. You don't want fighters moving slow. Just makes them an easy target.
Ready to receive orders.
And well, strategy and whatnot.
Possibilities. Of
Target
course.
those lasers.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, that's a pretty menacing force if I ever saw one. There's their fleet. There's a Mon Calamari cruiser that also was never mentioned in the debriefing.
I am available.
Fire for maximum effect.
Death
Direct
awaits
fire
them.
at their laser cannon.
Alright, time to spring our trap. There are also Y-Wings approaching from the left flank. Let's drop these guys on them.
Moving out. Heading out. Heading to destination.
One more ISD doesn't hurt.
The missile launchers are the primary target. What is your analysis?
Actually, screw it. We're just gonna move our entire force in. And watch the magic unfold. Let's get rid of these ugly lines. What are those? Starfighters?
I'm waiting. Awaiting your orders.
Reporting in. Open fire on those laser cannons.
Awaiting your command.
You
Your command, sir.
You can just go ahead and move up. You can do what you want. You're leading this fleet, basically.
Position wisely.
Whoa, where are you going, bud?
We're moving out.
Why do you need to do that?
Get behind them.
Reporting in. The lasers are our target. Attack commencing.
Whoa, okay, time out. Totally forgot you were here. You need to retreat. Oh, there are a lot of Mon Calamari cruisers here. They must have moved those up here right before
Need of my expertise.
the battle actually started.
I assume you need my help. Thrawn reporting.
Our shields are down.
Admiral Thrawn reporting.
Destroyer.
Alright, come on. You can't handle this one. Oh, there's this guy over here.
Copied. Move out. I copy. Reporting. Attack.
Do you have something to report?
Star Destroyer standing by.
Yeah, that's some beautiful destruction right there. I just get caught up sometimes just in the middle of trying to control all my units that I go silent for a hot second. Don't mean to do that.
Regroup for another attack. I'm ready.
Your orders, sir. Star Destroyer reporting in.
Are you not dead yet? Come on.
Fire.
TIE squad.
Let's get a few fighters to
location.
attack after this guy. You doing
We shall be
the
there.
absolute most. Need to just go over there.
What you want?
Alright, so most of their fleet's been eliminated.
Awaiting orders. Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator.
Oh, one Mon Calamari cruiser got away. I didn't see that one slip through. Alright, so we ended up not losing anything, but I'm going to be a little bit more careful next time. And I don't have too many artillery. Well, I have AT-ATs. I have quite a few AT-ATs.
Destination.
Yeah, we can build a lot of toys. Another planet just fell under my control. Polis. Polis. That's way out there. Oh, that's right there. Alright, I'm feeling a little gutsy. Let's push up to...
Prepare for my arrival.
Oh, well actually.
As the Emperor will.
Now, if I think about it, they did lose Han and Chewie, so they don't have much going for them right now in terms of defense. Alright, so hopefully we can actually just auto-resolve this. Maybe?
Invasion commencing.
Yeah.
System control.
A noble loss for a noble cause. Alright.
Beginning construction.
Build this stuff just to prevent that from happening again. And let's... Since Fondor can build specific units,
In production.
does this say it can only be built at... No, it doesn't. I don't know what all we can build here, honestly. We're at tech level 5, or we're at,
TIE defender standing by.
we're at a decent percentage on that.
Construction complete.
TIE defender standing by.
Building
TIE defender
started.
standing by.
What's Ither looking like?
System lost.
Oh, they retook Polis? Oh, they retook Polis. Alright, let's not let this happen.
On my way, sir.
Oh, look, here comes their fleet.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, look at that. 3 Mon Calamari Star Cruisers. How adorable. So basically, the way to counter this kind of ridiculousness is just build 7 Star Destroyers and, you know, you kind of win. That's your win con.
Choose your reinforcements.
Come on, buddy.
Enemy unit sighted.
Whoa there. Hey, you guys can't do that. Hi. Well, I say no.
Move out. We
Reinforcements
shall be there
canceled.
shortly.
Let's just drop the biggest possible blockade. This is some storybook stuff right here. Rebels surrounded by ridiculous odds. You know, in this case, 7 Star Destroyers.
That should work nicely.
Order.
Oh, that's the ISD too. Ooh wee. They gave them no chance. They gave them absolutely no chance.
You have need of my skills?
That one was on fire, I guess, too. Alright, so there was a force on its way back, at least I think.
Building started. Building started.
I guess that's probably a possibility, maybe?
Interesting tactic.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, so they don't have that big of a force there, but that's still something we gotta be a bit wary of, just because of the Rikuzen and the Venator.
Reporting.
Alright, I don't know where their force is, and I don't recall if they actually had a space station or not, so... This might be the last battle for the episode, just because, well... I want to save the next episode for Tech Level 5, just to see what other stuff we can kind of build.
Look, sir, it's them.
Oh my
Choose your
goodness.
reinforcements.
Let's see.
All out.
Forward.
I was hoping to get some of those smaller ships kind of trapped in that jump, but I guess not.
Closing on target. Intercepting. Losing power.
Right away.
Regroup. I'm hit.
Alright, so there's a Dauntless. Alright, so they're taking the bait for the ISD.
Let's move out. Let's go.
Actually, we'll drop all these smaller units here.
All out. Let's move out. Let's go. Location confirmed. Advancing.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Confirmed.
Commander,
Whoa, that nearly... He's lost his almost his entire shields. Almost all of his shields.
targeting at maximum firepower.
Yes, sir. Concentrating firepower.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Moving to coordinates. Order confirmed. Reporting in. Moving out. The lasers are our target. Roger that.
The trap is nearly complete.
Form up.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see.
Ready. Tartan cruiser reporting. Awaiting command. Awaiting your command.
Destroyer here. Copy.
Oh, we only called in 5? Yeah, we did.
Holding for maximum.
He's almost lost all of his shields. You're not about to have a good day.
Enemies in range.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Heading to destination.
Target
If you
locked.
are sure,
I copy. Our target priority is the laser
I
cannons.
already have a plan.
Target those lasers.
I have calculated the possibility.
This is actually a bit of... This is actually kind of a dirty battle.
What is your analysis?
Star destroyer standing
I'm
by.
waiting. Choose your position wisely.
Cannons armed.
You are in need of my
Cruiser here.
expertise.
Yada, yada, yada.
Sea open.
Yada, 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 Thoron.
Roger that. Form up. Awaiting orders.
I assume you need my help.
Star destroyer reporting in. Open fire. Attack that target.
Actually, a lot of starfighters over there.
Eyes reporting in. Guarding here.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Yes, Commander. Attacking target. Heading out.
Oh, these are my ships.
Awaiting orders. Fire.
I'll send them that way. Alright. This is actually a bit of a... This is not my best coordinated battle,
Attacking.
but it's going to be one of my more entertaining ones, that's for certain.
Their laser cannons. Awaiting your command. Targeting. Your command, sire. Target priority is the laser cannons. Firing.
Sir,
The lasers are our target. Engaging the enemy.
Like I said, forgive me for the sloppiness of a battle. This is not my best work.
Roger. Where'd he go? Enemies incoming.
Ready for command.
Come on, sir.
The shield's on holding.
Yeah, it's alright, guys. Relax.
Interceptor here.
Control squad reporting.
Full speed.
TIE squadron standing by.
Reporting in. We've got them on scopes. Attack.
You have something to report. Target those lasers.
I'm ready.
Reporting.
What is it you want?
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Weapons online. Destroy those lasers. Roger that.
Attack.
Enemy target sighted.
Oh man, that Venator's actually. This Venator is actually. Actually, no, mine still has some shields left.
Weapons ready. Roger. Enemies incoming. Increase to full throttle.
Roger that. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Ready for the kill.
Holding for maximum firepower.
Yes, sir.
You guys actually could go back into this battle.
You have need of my skills?
Form up.
Another attack.
This guy's still alive. No, he's not. I take that back.
Forces. Target locked.
No, this guy is though.
Destroyer here.
Shouldn't be for. Yep, not for much longer.
I already have a plan. Our enemy.
Targeting at maximum firepower. Copy. Attack. I copy.
Interceptor squad reporting.
I can't see.
Oh, I did not realize that Reclusive was still alive.
Let's go.
Take that out. And that Dauntless is still alive.
Use your reinforcements.
Yes, Commander. Attacking.
I've got them in my sights.
Target confirmed. Destroying lasers. Firing on their lasers.
There we go.
Target at
There we go.
firepower.
Where'd he go?
Alright, just a couple other ships got away. Aside from the CLC at the very beginning, I'm glad we didn't take any other losses. Alright, so we've made progress. We almost lost our cool at ENDOR, but I have the power of the working man in manufacturing in my power, so I could just keep building ISDs to fend off any rebel attacks.
In production.
Could queue those up now. Alright. I don't think any other places can build those, which is probably not a good thing.
Beginning construction.
Alright. But we'll leave it like that for now. This place can.
Production.
But they're stacked, so whatever.
Cancel.
Leaves me at 1 credit, I just realized. But anyway, thanks for watching us. In the next episode, we're just going to continue our escapades. We are currently sitting at 50% on the tech upgrade, which is pretty cliche for the ending of a video. But yeah, so in the next episode, we'll just continue from where we left off. We're going to finish up taking over Radatek and Bakura. I don't think we'll have to worry about Polis, considering I saw that fleet kind of running away from here, but we'll see. We might move a ship or two over there just to take care of it. Otherwise, thank you for watching this episode, guys. May the force be with you all. See you in the next video. Peace.